The best way to explore conditionals is with a new application. Let's create an application called Conditionals, and in the main program, we're going to want to ask the user for their age. We've seen console write line. Here we will use console write, which does not put a new line at the end of its output. In order to retrieve information, we will use console read line, which reads a line of text from the console. We need to do something with that text, so we'll assign it to a string variable. We really want that age as an integer, and so we will convert the string to an integer by calling parse on the integer itself. Notice we're calling parse on the integer class, not on age itself. And we pass in age as string, and what we get back is age as an integer. We now have an integer. A perfectly legitimate if statement is to test that integer for a given value. We'll test to see if the age is over 21. The way if statements work is you say if, and then you put your conditional inside parentheses. The next line will be executed if, in fact, the conditional is true. This is perfectly correct code, but not the way I advise doing it. You can create a block using braces, and that block will consist of one or more statements, all of which will be treated as a single statement. So if you wanted more than one statement in your if statement, then you would put it inside the braces. I strongly recommend using the braces even when you have only a single line. The logic of this program right now says, what is your age? You enter your age, and if the age is greater than 21, it displays you are an adult. Let's run that. It says, what is your age? I'll lie and say 35, and it says you are an adult. Let's run it one more time to make sure that it's really working. We'll put in an age of 17, and it doesn't say anything. It would be nice if it said you are not yet an adult. That's what else statements are for. Else statements say, if the condition is false, then take this action. And once again, I'm going to put that inside braces. Now if we run the program and we enter a value that's less than 21, it says you are not yet a legal adult. What if we want to handle senior citizens? We can do that by changing our if statement and adding an else if statement. So let's change our if statement to if age greater than 65, it will say you are a senior citizen. Now we want to handle what happens if they're over 21 but not over 65. In that case, we can say else if age greater than 21, and we can write you are an adult. And finally, we want to handle all other cases, which will be the cases for under 21 or not over 21, in which case we'll say else you are not yet a legal adult. Let's try this out. What is your legal age? 72. You are a senior citizen. Let's run it again. What is your legal age? 22. You are an adult. And let's run it again. What is your legal age? 16. You are not yet a legal adult. And so our logic is working. However, there's a subtle bug in this program. We have written, if age is greater than 21, you're an adult. What if your age is 21? Well, if we run this and we put in 21, it says you're not yet a legal adult. And that's incorrect. So what we really want to say here, if your age is greater than or equal to 21, you are an adult. We also could have made it greater than 20. Now when I run it and I say my age is 21, it says I'm an adult. So that's if, else if, and else.